Paul, thank you once again for joining me. Quite a game.
Yeah.
Ultimately a point. What are your reflections? Are you disappointed we didn't perhaps push for the win, or are you happy with the character the lads showed to get back into it?
Mixed emotions, yeah, definitely. On paper, again, it's one of them games where you'd think a home game against a side that's not really particularly a strong side in the division. You'd think we could take 3 points with it being our first home game. First half, I thought the lads did great. 1-0 going in at the break, and we talked about making us strong to break down and hard to beat again in the second half and go on and win the game. Unfortunately, we gave away a cheap corner, which resulted in an equaliser, and then their tails were up, and they were a good passing side again, and I thought that they would cause some problems for quite a few teams. But disappointed with the second goal. Poor when we got broke and it was a quick break, and I was disappointed with the second goal. But I was really pleased that the lads dug in. They got the result of a draw when we went behind 2-1, come back to 2-2, and then we've gone behind again 3-2, and we've come back 3-3. So negatives and positives in both areas. But again, we're unbeaten, and a good start.
And that's 4 points from 2 games, which equates to as good a start as Clitheroe have had in the last 6 years, I think it is. So ultimately, you're pretty pleased with the start we've had?
Yeah, I am. I mean, the aim was for us to try and stay unbeaten in the first couple of games. We got 3 points on Saturday. I would have liked to have backed that up with a win again today, but we haven't been beaten, and 4 points from 6. That's okay. That's not a bad start, and we're going to the FA Cup tie on Saturday against Radcliffe unbeaten. So a lot of positives, and just because we've not won the game tonight doesn't mean to say it's the end of the season. There's a long way to go.
And how important do you think it was to back up Saturday's win with a positive result here, given I know you're keen to make sure we're into a bit of a fortress, and also somewhere where our supporters want to come down and know they're going to see a team which is trying to play some good football and hopefully some winning football?
Yeah, well, it's important that we not only play well when we perform. It's about working hard as a unit and as a team for the supporters to see that, look, we're not going to get the rub of the green every week. We're not going to win every game, But what we have to do is we have to work hard so the supporters believe that, each time they come here, can we win? Are we going to win? And instead of coming here thinking, oh God, we're not going to get beat. And I think that's what we're trying to turn around. It's a case of we might win today. Is it who we're playing? Can we get the results? And that's, I think, the aim for us. Working hard and trying to get the results and build momentum for the season. And I think we're doing that.
And just looking ahead to the weekend, Paul, we've got a quick turnaround in fixtures. We're playing Saturday, of course, Radcliffe are here in the FA Cup, and on Monday we go to Ramsbottom United. Just very quickly, what are your thoughts ahead of those 2 tough games?
Well, yeah, 2 very tough games, Ross. I think the FA Cup's always a tough game, and Radcliffe in the past, I know, have been a little bit of a bogey team for Clitheroe. The FA Cup, it's who wants it the most on the day, isn't it? Forget all the form books and everything. It's a case of you go out there and you've just got to want to try and win to get yourself through to the next round, and it's important for both clubs because financially you're going to get a gain from that. And then obviously Bank Holiday Monday, it's a derby game with Ramsbottom, who have just come up. I've just heard that they've won tonight 1-0, so they're on 4 points. We're on 4 points. Set it up nicely for a very entertaining league encounter.
Well, best of luck at the weekend. Thanks for your time as always, Paul.
Great, thanks very much, Ross.